Yes, go ahead.
Night action. They told me to tell you that.
Code, please.
Pen, clock, door, fire. Hello? Are you still there?
Is this Sidewinder or Gazelle?
What? I don't understand.
What street did your best friend Elaine live on?
I didn't have a friend named Elaine, okay? Who are you? Who did I call?
I did the audition. We were in the middle of a pandemic at the time when I was auditioning, and as you know, in New Zealand, we had very strict lockdowns and we couldn't leave the place, and I was like, oh gosh, I've got a call back. I kind of want to know more about the book. I can't get to a bookstore. And so I found an audiobook online, and I kind of got through it in 2 days because I was like, oh, this is actually quite good. And it helped me inform at that stage who Rose was. And then once I booked the job, I was like, okay, this is kind of different. So I kind of had to change it along the way.
It was just really fun. I read the book that it was based on, and it veers a lot from the book. So when I spoke to Sean Ryan pretty early on, I asked him what he wanted to do with the show and what he wanted to say. And his answer was really interesting to me. He said he wanted to explore the different dynamic between men and women in a professional setting, how they work together, how they disagree and make decisions and get things done. So that was a really sort of sophisticated question to have running in the back of our brains as we were doing this sort of entertaining political thriller show.
So you want me to be a night agent?
God, no, sorry. I want you to answer the phone for them.
What?
There's a secure emergency line in the basement of the White House. Officially, it's a redundancy in case the FBI needs to contact the president and other methods are compromised.
Diane Farr, we talked about her in terms of what her motivations are. Is she a good guy? Is she a bad guy? What does she believe? Who is she doing this for? Is she doing this out of loyalty? Is she doing this for herself? We all talked about it, the writers, Sean and and I think we all came to the same conclusion that Diane Farr truly believes in the president and her agenda and that it can make the country a better place. And I think, unfortunately, she just finds herself in an impossible situation that she could not get in front of. Like, there was no way, and I think she's just trying to manage it and just looking for a way to somehow take control of it and make it salvageable. But it's a really, really tough position that she finds herself in, and she has to balance these people who are acting in their own self-interest and also trying to protect the president and her interests. So it's a tough job.
When I was doing the computer stuff, we had this amazing art department, I guess, tech guy, and there was a designer offset who made sure that they were legit. They weren't just random designs. And and then I had a guy with another keypad who would time everything with me. So we would have to practice. And it kind of helped me with my line. So I'm like, once that's open, then I say this to Peter or whoever I'm talking to or Farr on the phone. But it's so funny. We would practice and we would get it down. And every time we'd go for a take, something would go wrong. We're like, this. And then, the directors were like, who cares, use nothing. But I liked using it because it kind of cued things for me and had something to play off rather than a blank screen and being like, so that was a bit of a challenge, but I was so grateful. Zeph and I became so close after that. Every time we got it, we were like, yes.
I sent Sean Ryan a picture of my friend Susan Choi. She's an author. She wrote Trust Exercise, and I think Susan is a total fox. She has this beautiful silver hair. And I think it was a little bit of a shock to Sean when I said I wanted silver hair. But I had also been seeing a lot of women because during the pandemic, people weren't going to the hair salons. And so they were letting their natural hair color and shine through. And it's just been so wonderful getting to see older women with their beautiful natural hair colors. And I guess some part of me wanted to pay tribute to that. And I love silver hair, and it was it was really fun to get to create this look. And I thought it also worked really well given her life experience and what she does. She's unapologetically career focused. She doesn't have a family. She doesn't have a beau. You know, this is all that she thinks about 24/7. And, you know, it's not that it's a better or worse version of a woman or a female character. I think it's nice to have all sorts of varieties and kinds of female characters.
The show is The Night Agent. You can find it streaming on Netflix now.